In this video, I will remake 3 thumbnails from Alex Hormozi. You can get all project files through the link in the description. I will be working in Photopea, which is a free alternative to Photoshop. Create a new full HD project. Click this lock icon to unlock the layer. Right-click this icon and select the bucket tool. Set the color to slightly brighter black and pour it over the background. Now we need to find a serious photo of Alex Hormozi. It turned out to be harder than I thought because he is just so, well, goofy. After a long time of trying, I gave up and just settled for this image. I dropped the image into my project and went to the Select tab. Here you just need to press Remove Background and Photopea does the work for you. It's especially good with hair. It would be very hard to achieve this much quality by hand. You can only use this once per 2 hours, but I know the trick to bypass this. Check the pinned comment. Anyways, move this guy out of the way and click Ctrl+Alt+T to enable transform controls. Resize him. Also rotate him a bit to the left. Now let's add text. Select this text tool and set the color to yellow. Click the font and search for Montserrat. If it doesn't show up, you will have to download it. But don't worry, you can get it for free through the link in the description. Select the semi-bold italic version and click somewhere on the screen. Then type Health. Select the Move tool by clicking V and click Ctrl+Alt+T to upscale it. Select the Move tool again and Alt-drag the text down. Double-click it and type the new text. Then repeat this 2 more times. Our words obviously aren't completely lined up. To solve this, click Ctrl+R. This meter-like thing pops up. Put the mouse button over it and drag it away from the edge to create a guiding line. Then just align every text to it. You will see they will snap to it when you get close. To remove the line, just drag it back to the edge. Alt-drag the text again and set the color to white and font type to bold. Now type 100%. Alt-drag it to the other words. Click this pen tool and set mode to shape. Set fill to transparent, stroke to white, thickness to 22 pixels, and the caps type to rounded. Add a horizontal guiding line below the first text. Click on the 2 parts of the line to make the points. Select the Move tool and Alt-drag the line below every text. With the top line selected, Shift-click the bottom text to select all the layers in between. Then click Ctrl+G to group them. Go down here and add outer glow. Set the color to light blue and increase the size. Go to Google and find a checkmark icon. Download it and bring it into our project. To remove the white part, select the Magic Wand tool and set the tolerance to around 90. Click the white part and then click this button down here to add a raster mask. Click Ctrl+I, position it next to our text, and then duplicate it 3 times. Group the layers. Click this button and add a color fill. Set the color to yellow. Alt-click this layer to enable clipping mask. Select the folder layer and go down here to add outer glow. Set the color to yellow and increase the size. Put our Alex on top of everything else by dragging his layer up. Now search for smoke overlay on Google and download the one you like. Drop it into our project and set the blend mode to screen. Then reposition it to the left of Alex's head. Put this layer below the other layers. Alt-drag the smoke layer to duplicate it and then move it down. Let's also bring Alex a bit higher so he touches the edge. Well done. We finished our first thumbnail. 2 more to go. Create a new project. Now we need to find a photo of Alex talking on a podcast. I couldn't find any good photos on Google, so I'm going to teach you how to download frames from YouTube. First, find a video of him talking on a microphone. Then find a good frame to download. When you find it, stop the video. It may help to set the playback speed to 0.25. Once you get it, just double-click with the right mouse button. A drop-down menu should pop up. Select Take Snapshot or Copy Frame. The exact phrase depends on the browser you are using. Drop the snapshot into our project. Remove the background. It may not look the best, but I promise you it will look perfect when we are done. Reposition it to the left and upscale it. Select the background and fill it with slightly brighter black. Select this rectangle tool and set the color to bright red with 80% saturation. Then set the corner radius to 50 pixels. Now just drag a rectangle around here. Add outer glow and set color to the same red shade. You can click on the rectangle to select the same color. Increase the size. Go to Google and search for Alex Hormozi's Twitter image. Drop it into our project. Click this button down here to add a raster mask. Right-click the Shape tool and select Ellipse. Set mode to pixels and color to full black. Drag the mouse from the upper left corner to the bottom left corner. Hold down Shift while dragging to create a perfect circle. Click Ctrl+I to invert the mask. Reposition the image to the top left corner of the rectangle. Select the Text tool and click here next to the image. Type Alex Hormozi and resize the text. Every text in this tutorial uses the Montserrat font. To see the exact font type I'm using, just check it up here. Alt-drag the text down and change it to his Twitter handle. Search for Twitter verified icon and put it next to our text. Duplicate the text again and change it to Alex's message. Upscale it. Now add a bright red color fill. Invert the mask. Select the brush tool. Hold down Alt and drag the right mouse button to adjust the brush size and smoothness. Make it around 800 pixels big and fully smooth. Draw the red behind Alex. Now add a black color fill and invert the mask. Draw the black around the bottom left corner. Reduce the opacity a bit. For the final touch, let's make Alex pop out more. Add an exposure layer and increase the exposure to around 0.70. Set offset to -0.01. Alt-click the exposure layer to enable clipping mask. That's it. Doesn't it look awesome? Congratulations, we made it to the last thumbnail. Create a new project and drop in the goofy Alex. Remove the background. Rotate Alex so he is upright and scale him up. Now we will add the guiding lines, but this time with a different method. We want to have the lines perfectly splitting the screen in 4 quarters. For this, go to the Window tab, More, and select Guide Guy. A menu opens up. Click these 2 options down here to get the center lines. Select the Shape tool and drag a white rectangle around the horizontal line. Now add a yellow color fill. Then a red one, green and purple. Invert all of their masks. Choose the Rectangle Select tool. Drag a rectangle from the top left corner to the center of the screen. Click Ctrl+I to invert the mask. It inverts it only in the selected region. Now repeat this process for the other 3 rectangles. Add a white color fill and invert the mask. Select the Brush tool. Set the color to white. Make it fully smooth and around 700 pixels big. Click the center of every rectangle. Decrease the opacity a bit. Now go to Google and search for a dumbbell icon. I think I found the exact same icon that Alex used for his thumbnail. Also download the laptop and other 2 icons. Drop them all into our project. To remove the background, you can use the previous method or the one I will show you now. Select the Magic Wand tool and click on the part you want to keep. Then shift-click any parts that you also want to keep but aren't already selected. Go down here and add a raster mask. That's it. Now position our icons into the rectangles. Add text. Now add a black rectangle around it. Place the rectangle layer below the text. Add a white color fill, enable clipping mask and invert the mask. Select a white brush and draw on the bottom middle part of the rectangle. Decrease the opacity. Select the text layer and add drop shadow. Adjust the angle, increase the opacity, and reduce the distance. Select all 3 layers and Alt-drag them to the other icons. Double-click the text to change it. If you want me to create thumbnails for you, check the link in the description. Thanks for watching. Subscribe.